Picture the North Sea, endless, cold and merciless. For centuries it devoured ships, yet one silhouette always returned, the Viking longship. These vessels weren't just transport, they were the Vikings' edge, built to survive storms that shattered lesser ships. Their secret? A design that flexed with the waves, and a wood treatment that made them nearly unsinkable. This wasn't magic, but mastery, an understanding of wood, water and patience. Viking shipbuilders were artists, coaxing strength from timber, not forcing it. Their methods, passed down through generations, turned ordinary wood into something that could dance with the sea and survive. The longship's durability unlocked the Viking Age, letting them explore, trade and raid across continents. Without these ships, their reach would have ended at their own shores. The heart of this resilience? A patient, profound process, the Viking oil bath, which gave wood the power to defy the sea. Let's uncover how this ancient technique forged the legends of the North Sea. The journey began in the forests, where Viking shipwrights searched for the perfect tree, old-growth oak, pine or ash, shaped by wind and time. They read each tree's story in its grain and curve, seeking wood that had already battled the elements. The best timber came from trees exposed to harsh weather, their fibres dense and resilient. Shipwrights split logs along the grain, not sawing, to preserve strength and flexibility. Each plank, called a strake, kept the tree's natural power, allowing the hull to flex with the sea. The wood was seasoned slowly, sometimes for years, to prevent splitting and warping. This was a ritual of respect, guiding the wood, not dominating it. Only when the timber was ready did it face its final transformation, the life-preserving oil bath. This patience set the stage for ships that could outlast the wildest storms. With planks prepared, the Vikings began the heart of their craft, the oil bath. They filled great troughs with animal fat and pine tar, heating the mixture until it shimmered. The hot oil opened the wood's pores, letting the protective liquid soak deep inside. Planks were submerged for days as bubbles rose, air leaving, oil entering. This wasn't just coating, it was transformation, making the wood water-repellent and flexible. After immersion, the planks cooled, trapping oil within their fibres. The process might be repeated for key parts, layering protection. The result, timber nearly impervious to seawater and rot. This slow alchemy turned wood into a supermaterial, ready for the ocean's fury. The oil bath was the Vikings' secret weapon, hidden in every longship. For years, Viking shipbuilding was legend, until the earth revealed the truth. In 1880, the Gokstad ship emerged from a Norwegian mound, its timbers still strong after 1,000 years. Analysis showed deep oil saturation, proof of the ancient technique. The Oseberg ship, unearthed later, confirmed it, intricate carvings and wood preserved by oil, not luck. These ships weren't just relics, they were blueprints showing how oil baths made wood last centuries. The burial mounds preserved more than ships, they preserved evidence of genius. Scientific studies revealed fatty acids deep in the wood, confirming the saga's stories. By studying these ships, we reverse engineer Viking mastery. Careful timber selection, radial splitting, and deep oil treatment. The ghosts of the North Sea were real, built to endure, not just in legend, but in wood. Their survival is a testament to the power of patience and craft. The Vikings mastered oils through generations of trial and error. Animal fats, especially from seals and whales, were prized for their water resistance and flexibility in cold seas. For inland uses, pig or sheep fat sufficed. Linseed oil from flax seeds was used as a drying oil, forming a hard, protective film. Pine tar, distilled from roots, added waterproofing and protected against shipworms and fungi. By mixing these, Vikings created a potent deep penetrating oil for the hull, hardening oil for the surface, and tar for the keel. Modern science now explains their choices. Animal fats keep wood supple, linseed oil hardens, pine tar kills pests. Today's wood preservatives echo these ancient recipes. The Vikings, without chemistry degrees, built a system of wood protection that rivals modern methods. Their wisdom was born from observation, not textbooks. The Viking oil bath isn't just history, it's a living technique. Modern replicas of Viking ships rely on it for authenticity and longevity. Unlike synthetic varnishes, which crack and trap moisture, the oil bath lets wood breathe and flex. The method works for more than ships. Treat tool handles, outdoor furniture, or wooden structures with heated oil and beeswax for lasting protection. Even without a giant trough, repeated applications of hot oil can deeply nourish wood. Focus on end grain and joints, where moisture attacks first. This low-tech, natural method often outperforms modern chemicals. The key: feed the wood, don't just coat it. Embracing this approach means choosing patience and care over quick fixes. In a world obsessed with speed, the Viking shipwright's patience stands out. Every step, tree selection, seasoning, oiling, was slow and deliberate. The oil bath technique is a lesson in trusting the process, not rushing for results. A single longship could take a year or more to build, but the reward was a vessel that lasted decades. Modern shortcuts create brittle, short-lived solutions. The Viking way made wood inherently stronger, not just superficially protected. It's the difference between a quick fix and a lasting cure. This philosophy applies beyond shipbuilding. True quality comes from patient, thoughtful work. Rushing the foundation leads to failure. Patience builds legacies. The Vikings built for endurance, and their lesson endures for us. Viking shipwrights practiced sustainable technology, using natural materials, respecting resources, and building for longevity. Their oil bath is a symbol of ecological intelligence, working with nature, not against it. They mimic the sea-dwelling seal, using its fat to protect wood. This ancient biomimicry offers a blueprint for modern sustainability. By reconnecting with materials and methods, we rediscover the value of patience and craft. The Viking oil bath urges us to slow down, value durability, and build things meant to last. Their ships endured 1,000 years. Their wisdom can guide us to a more resilient future. The lesson is there, carved in ancient timber, waiting for us to learn it. Enjoyed the secrets of Viking shipbuilding? Subscribe, like and share for more legendary history. Join our crew and set sail into the next great adventure.